Welcome, everyone, to the Real Walking Cast, episode 119. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's going on, guys?
Okay, so finally, at first, the first hour was just wasted, I thought. Nothing was going on. Everybody's talking. But finally, the last half hour, we had an extra half hour because of the mid-season finale. Finally, I feel a million times better with where we're going. I think everybody is happy mostly now that, this whole season of, depression and stuff like that and Negan reigning is going to be ended. And I'm really happy that the group is together now. I'm glad Spencer died. It was shocking that Olivia died and that they kidnapped Eugene. What do you think, Chris?
I liked it a lot. Last half hour, like you said, was the best of this episode. So I thought it was fair overall. Honestly, I have to be honest. I liked the whole episode.
Right.
I didn't think that there was a bad part at all, or any bad parts, I should say. I thought it did what it had to do, and I think now, I think everybody can kind of, relax.
Yeah.
Because I know people were getting annoyed with the season, but really, they had to do everything they did this season, other than those two episodes that weren't that great.
Right.
But everything that they did with Negan and him taking over and showing how dominant he was and pretty much making the other characters submit to him, all had to be done. They had to do it that way. They couldn't make Rick strong, Mr. I'm going to take over and destroy Negan guy. They had to let him kind of get defeated and get to this point so that he can come back. So I think that they did it really well. And I'm excited for the next half.
We saw the preview of next half, which is going to air on February 12th, 2017, my birthday. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that. And it seems that Jesus knows about the kingdom. So he's going to introduce Rick and the gang to Ezekiel, King Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really interesting. And I'm pretty sure you probably could bet that it's going to be a longer mid-season, the opener. The second half of the opener is probably going to be an hour and a half also.
Probably.
If they're going to be doing all that, going to, the kingdom and stuff like that. It does get to a point where it's never going to be where the saviors are, following the rules. They're always a bunch of assholes and dicks and picking on things, and Negans don't even know what they're doing, but they're just who the hell they think they are. And you can never trust them. And, Carl could have got shot instead of Olivia. So, regardless, I think that, Rick feels that, regardless of Michonne even talking, I think he had his mind made up before even Michonne said a word. What do you think? You think Rick had his mind made up?
I think he was definitely thinking about it. But
okay.
I don't know. Maybe he needed that one last push by her.
Right.
What I'm saying.
So she pushed him to do it.
It's interesting. Yeah. I thought the one thing that kind of detracted from the episode was kind of Michonne herself, actually, in this episode. Because, I'm getting tired of people going off on their own and thinking that they're gonna take down an entire group of people.
Right.
When Carol almost did it to Terminus, I can't stand that scene. I think it's so stupid. But I'm glad that Michonne turned around this time, and she didn't try and go in there and cut everybody into ribbons. But I'm glad that they're kind of saying no. Everybody needs to participate in this, not just one or two people or one group. They have to work together to kind of do this.
Yeah, I think so. I'm glad that she came to her senses. It's kind of shocking that she killed the girl in the car, but then again, not really, because they went to the compound that time and just killed them. So even the lady said, "Look, there's a silencer in the glove compartment. Do what you got to do. Burn the truck, whatever." So, But so it's really, I'm surprised that Negan didn't say anything to Rick about Judith, because I thought that was a missed opportunity.
I do too.
What's up, Sally?
What's up?
So, did you see Walking Dead?
Not yet.
Oh no. Okay, we want to spoil it for you, but it was really good, Sally.
Okay, good.
It was beyond good. It is an hour and a half, so only advice I can give you is just hang in there, because it's a lot. It could be The Talking Dead for the first hour, and then the last half hour is actually Walking Dead. But finally we get there. So, and I'm glad that they announced that on February 12th, my birthday, The Walking Dead returns. So that's gonna be a nice birthday. Always an opportunity to have pizza on Matrix Flood's birthday. So there you go. All right. So being that's the case, we also had the Fear the Walking Dead passage that I think it's safe to assume that nobody really gives a crap about, right, Chris? I mean,
yeah, I don't care anymore. I really don't. I'm not even following the story.
Right.
You want to know what else was funny? And I don't mean to spoil anything for you, Sally. There was a scene in this episode tonight where they had walkers in the water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 10 times more effective in this show than it was in Fear the Walking Dead.
Right.
Like, this show got it right.
Yeah.
They made it work. You want to know why they made it work? Because it was subtle and it was like a 5-minute scene.
Right.
They didn't try to base the whole show off of it. And it actually worked. So I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, wow. So the whole premise of Fear the Walking Dead was put into one episode of The Walking Dead, and it was done 10 times
properly.
The whole show.
Now, if they could do an elevator scene in Walking Dead and see if the walkers grab onto the wall to make sure they don't fall, or afraid to fall down then that would be great. That was terrible too. And you see how Spencer didn't instantly turn like 5 seconds after? Like, it took him a couple of minutes. That's the way it's supposed to be. You don't turn into a walker in 5 seconds. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, whatever. All right. On that note, we're out of here. Take care. Bye for now.